Crocs may look simple, colorful, and lightweight, but behind every pair of these instantly recognizable shoes is a massive industrial manufacturing operation built for speed, precision, and scale. What feels like a soft foam clog is actually the result of polymer science. High-pressure injection molding, automated trimming systems, robotic inspection, and tightly controlled finishing lines capable of producing millions of identical shoes every year. From raw resin pellets to finished footwear shipped across the globe, Crocs are engineered not just for comfort, but for consistency, durability, and efficiency. And today on The How Factory, we're going inside the factories that mass-produce Crocs to see exactly how these iconic shoes are made from start to finish. The process begins with the material that makes Crocs unique, a proprietary closed-cell resin foam commonly known as Croslite. This material arrives at factories in the form of small plastic pellets. Unlike traditional rubber or EVA foam, Croslite is designed to be lightweight, shock-absorbing, water-resistant, and odor-resistant, while still retaining enough structure to support the foot. Incoming material shipments are tested for density, melt behavior, color consistency, and chemical stability. Even small variations could affect comfort or durability, so quality control starts before production begins. Once approved, the pellets are loaded into large industrial injection molding machines. These machines are the heart of Crocs manufacturing. Each unit contains a hopper that feeds pellets into a heated barrel. Inside, rotating screws melt and mix the material under controlled temperature and pressure. Sensors monitor viscosity and flow characteristics in real time. When the resin reaches the exact consistency required, it is injected into steel molds shaped like finished Crocs. The molds themselves are precision-engineered tools weighing several tons. Each mold contains cavities for left and right shoes and includes every defining feature: the ventilation holes, the raised footbed texture, the toe shape, and the iconic Crocs silhouette. The molds are clamped shut under immense force, then filled with molten material. Injection pressure must be perfectly balanced. Too low, and the mold won't fill completely. Too high, and material flash or internal stress can occur. Once injected, the material expands slightly and begins to cool inside the mold. Cooling time is critical. If the shoe is removed too early, it may warp or shrink unevenly. If left too long, cycle time slows and productivity drops. Automated systems control cooling duration precisely. When the cycle finishes, the mold opens and robotic arms or mechanical ejectors remove the newly formed shoes. At this stage, each Croc already looks nearly finished, complete with shape, texture, and holes. Freshly molded shoes move on to cooling conveyors. Although the exterior feels solid, the material inside is still stabilizing. Shoes must cool evenly to lock in their final dimensions. Conveyor systems carry them through temperature-controlled zones, preventing deformation. Operators and cameras inspect the shoes for obvious molding defects, such as incomplete fills, bubbles, or surface flaws. Any defective units are immediately removed and recycled back into raw material. Next comes trimming and finishing. Even with precise molds, small amounts of excess material can form along seams or around ventilation holes. Automated trimming machines use rotating blades or die-cutting tools to remove flash cleanly without damaging the shoe. High-speed systems ensure consistent edges across thousands of pairs per hour. After trimming, shoes pass through tumbling drums or finishing stations that smooth surfaces and remove sharp edges, ensuring comfort straight out of the box. At this point, the Crocs body is complete, but several components still need to be added. One of the most important is the heel strap. Straps are molded separately using the same material, but with different thickness and flexibility properties. Each strap includes a pivot system that allows it to rotate from forward to heel-secured position. Assembly machines align the strap with the shoe body and press metal or polymer rivets into place. These rivets must be strong enough to withstand repeated movement without loosening, yet smooth enough to avoid irritation. Each strap is rotated automatically to confirm proper movement. Now comes branding and personalization features. The Crocs logo is molded directly into the shoe, but additional markings such as size, country of manufacture, and model codes are applied using embossing or printing systems. Some Crocs models move into specialized lines where decorative elements are added. This includes color accents, printed graphics, or attachments designed to hold charms known as Jibbitz. Holes are checked to ensure correct spacing and flexibility, so charms snap in securely without tearing the material. Color consistency is a major focus in Crocs manufacturing. Because the shoes are made entirely from colored resin rather than painted, pigment blending must be exact. Different color batches are produced in separate molding runs. Factories carefully clean equipment between colors to prevent contamination. Quality teams compare finished shoes to color standards under controlled lighting conditions. Even slight shade differences can cause rejection. Once assembled, Crocs undergo functional testing. Random samples from each batch are flexed repeatedly to simulate walking. Compression tests measure how well the material rebounds after pressure. Slip resistance tests check outsole texture. Strap pull tests confirm rivet strength. Water resistance and odor retention tests ensure the shoes perform as intended in wet environments. Because Crocs are worn casually in kitchens, hospitals, beaches, and homes, durability and hygiene performance are critical. After testing, the shoes move to washing and cleaning. Mold release agents, dust, and debris are removed using water sprays or mild cleaning systems. Shoes are dried thoroughly before packaging. Some factories include UV treatment or antimicrobial finishing, depending on product requirements. Packaging is designed for efficiency rather than complexity. Crocs are lightweight but bulky, so space optimization is essential. Shoes are paired, inspected one final time, and placed into plastic bags or cardboard boxes depending on distribution channel. Labels with size, color, barcode, and tracking information are applied automatically. Vision systems verify that labels match the correct product. Finished packages move into automated warehousing systems. Conveyor belts and robotic palletizers stack boxes in precise patterns to maximize container space. Warehouse software tracks every pallet, linking it to production batch, destination, and shipping date. Because Crocs are sold globally, logistics planning is constant. Shipments leave factories by truck, ship, or air freight, depending on demand and season. Behind the scenes, sustainability plays an increasing role in Crocs manufacturing. Scrap material from trimming and rejected shoes is collected, ground, and reused where possible. Water used in cooling and cleaning is recycled through filtration systems. Energy-efficient molding machines reduce electricity consumption. Crocs has also introduced models using bio-based materials, requiring additional sourcing and handling steps inside factories. One of the most remarkable aspects of Crocs production is speed. Injection molding cycles can take less than a minute, allowing a single machine to produce thousands of shoes per day. Dozens or even hundreds of machines operate simultaneously inside a single facility. Automation ensures consistency, while human oversight handles visual quality and final checks. The balance between machine efficiency and human judgment keeps defect rates low despite enormous output. What makes Crocs manufacturing unique compared to traditional footwear is the lack of sewing, gluing, or complex assembly. Unlike sneakers that require dozens of components and labor-intensive steps, Crocs are largely formed as a single piece. This design allows for extreme scalability, lower failure points, and repeatable comfort. Every curve, hole, and texture is engineered directly into the mold. From raw polymer pellets to finished shoes ready for store shelves, the journey of a Croc is a masterclass in modern mass production. Material science determines comfort. Mold engineering defines shape. Automation ensures consistency. Logistics deliver global reach. All of it happens behind factory doors while the final product feels effortless and casual. And that is exactly how Crocs are molded, cooled, trimmed, assembled, tested, packaged, and shipped inside factories that produce millions of shoes every year. A powerful example of how industrial efficiency and smart material design can turn a simple idea into a global phenomenon. Thanks for watching The How Factory, where we reveal how the world really works. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for more deep dives into the machines, materials, and factories behind everyday products.